Hello and welcome to another of our quick skill videos. In this quick skill video, we are going to learn how to do Google Classroom. Now, most of you are already onto Google Classroom and there's no problem, but there's a few stragglers who've been left behind who might have forgotten from when we did it in class. Well, don't worry. What we're going to do is we are first of all going to open a browser. So we're going to use Google Chrome. You could use Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari if you're on an Apple device. You don't have to be on a computer or laptop. If you are on a tablet or a phone, then there is an app that you can download from the app stores or the Apple Store, whatever they're called, and it is way better. I've got that on my phone now and it's really fantastic. So what you're going to have to go to, if you do use a browser, you're going to go to classroom.google.com. That is classroom.google.com. That is the quickest and best way that we're going to get to it. You could just Google Classrooms if you want, but I like just putting classroom.google.com. It's easy to remember and it will get us there. It will then give us one of these things that maybe says choose an account. Now you don't probably want any of these, so you need to use another account. Make sure you are not using one of your parents' accounts that are already there. If you're doing this on a mobile phone or a tablet, it might look different, but just follow the instructions in the same way. On here, we need to put our email address. Now you all know your email address is your B number first, as is here. Then it's anglesey.beham.sk.uk. That is at anglesey.beham.sch.uk. There's information on the class page to show that again. It's just here if you want to double check it. Make sure that you are signing into a new account. Then we're going to go to next. Now that we are here, it should say, and it should already know your name, so we're using Rhyme in here. This is where you're going to put your password. And for most of you, your password will just be the same as your Oxford Reading Buddy. That will be your last name followed by your B number. Okay? Last name followed by your B number. Some of you might have a slightly different password. If your name is shorter than 5 letters, for example, if it's Goni, or if it's Khan, or if it's Ali, then you might have a different password. If you've forgotten what this is, just tell us your name, your class, and send us an email, and we'll sort it out for you. Now, when you're here, you can see that this child is already in 3C. All the children have already been put into classes, but just in case you're not, then over here, there is an option. It says a big plus to join class. On the Anglesey Primary School class page for Year 3, we've put all the class codes. So you can enter one of your class codes in here. That's if you aren't already there. All of 3J, all of 3C are already got their classes sorted. Some 3D and some 3P might still need to do this if they haven't already gone on. So go and check online for your class code and pop it in here. Can we go back to the class page, miss? So, now that we're in 3C, you will notice that this is an area where we can chat and we can discuss with things with each other. Children, like here, we've got Yusuf, has already been placing his homework onto the page. If we scroll down a little bit, we might also spot that there is lots of work on this page. We're going to have a look for the register, and each day we need to go to classwork to find the register. So on classwork it says, are you here and working today? I think it does also pop up in the chat too at some point. So you need to check what the date is. So this is for January the 18th. So that's from a long time ago. So we need to think, no, 19th, no, 20th. January the 22nd, and it says here that it is due by 12 p.m. Once you click onto the register, you then get the option to say, yes, I am present. And you will then send the register off. Okay, so you need to make sure that you click that you are present and then that you send that register off. That's what we are doing every day to make sure that you are registered and we can see that you've been on Google Classroom. Another thing that might happen, although it's not shown up here, is to look at the Year 3 class page as well for the weekly quizzes that we will be doing. There will be quizzes put on each week and there are prizes. I'm off to go and hand out some prizes right now. Okay, so check that out on Friday. There will be a quiz available. Lots of you have already done the Friday quiz for today. Are there any other things that we should show on there? Your class will be on the side. If you want to send in some work, can we show how to send in some work as well, please, miss? If we're going to send in some work, you can type in here what work you've been doing. My maths work, for example. No capital letter or full stop, not very good, is it? And down here, we can add. Getting a capital M for maths as well. Okay. Add and then you can find your file. Now, if you have the app on your phone or your tablet, this is really easy to send your work, because all you need to do, go and take a photo of your work, and then you'll go to the file and you will find your picture, and then it will take you to an upload where you'll be able to browse through your folders and find whatever picture it is. Okay? That's if you're on your phone, or even if you're on your computer, if you saved it like that. Some people have actually been doing work now, typing it on Word, which is absolutely fine. Miss is going to pop in some work for us, Times Table Rockstars, and there it is, uploaded, bam, and it is available. You're then going to post your work afterwards, and voila, here is the work. Okay? Now, if you did make a mistake, that's absolutely fine. The way you can remove your post is by pressing these three little buttons, and you can delete any comments that you've made. It'll just check if you're happy with that, and poof, it's gone. So, I think I've covered most things. Get yourself onto classroom.google.com. You can do this on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, anything. There shouldn't be any issues. Your email address is your username. Make sure you're using your school email address, which is your B number at anglesey.beham.school.uk. Your password is your last name followed by your B number, unless you've got a short name, but you should know it anyway. And if you don't, just email us to double check. You do now need to make sure that you are signing on to this every day. This is where you can have a discussion with your teacher. I can see that this child has 3C, but he's not signed himself into the Year 3 class yet as well. So it would be handy, and we'll probably do that afterwards, to add them to the Year 3 class too, because Year 3 class is where we post the weekly quizzes. So the class pages are for chatting to your partners, and the Year 3 class is for work. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think we've pretty much covered all the bases. Miss, are we going to just show you what the Year 3 class page looks like as one final thing before we go? So this is what the Year 3 class page. You might have the different options for the different classrooms. This is the general Year 3 one. In here, you can see if we, some people, Miss Chote's already put a division video. There's lots of work that teachers have done as well on here. And if we scroll down, here is the Friday quiz that people have been doing, that the prizes are for. You can see AUB, for example, has been posting all sorts of work. A fantastic learning resource, loads of things going on. And I know Miss Chote has already been calling some people and having video chats with groups. We're going to be doing more of that. Can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye.